Hello Virgo, it's Julia here today to do a reading for you. It's Wednesday and it is the 10th of November in the UK. It's the afternoon. It's a rainy, miserable afternoon here in the UK, and as I said, I'm going to read for Virgo. I'm going to use my new Mystical Cats tarot, which I'm very excited about, and some oracle cards, and I will clarify my tarot cards also. And I'm going to use my Anna Kay today because I don't know why, I think they just go well with the Mystical Cats, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to draw a numerology card because I think synchronicities are everywhere. I think we're always seeing numbers, and I think it's a nice thing to have, actually, is a special number at the beginning of your reading. So this reading is kind of for November, but it may go into December as well. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. I generally find, I think, that if there's something in the title of the video that resonates for you, then it's likely there's a message there for you. If it doesn't, you could have a look at one of my readings for your moon or your rising sign, or one of my timeless readings for some inspiration. So, without further ado, for Virgo, and it is Wednesday the 10th of November, what would Spirit, what would the universe like to show to you at this time, Virgo? And we have number 33. That is a number that I see come up a lot of the time. I think that's a significant number, isn't it? Focus on humanitarian issues. So I don't know how that might resonate for some of you. We're all obviously involved in all different sorts of things in our work here on this earth. So obviously take that card how it resonates for you, and look out for the number 33. It might have a message for you. It might be something important for you. Actually, no, I'm not doing... See, I can't wait to get my Mystical Cats tarot out. But I'm not ready for those yet. I'm also going to draw another oracle card. And in keeping with the cats today, I'm going to draw a power animal card. Just to give us some bigger picture energies, just to give us some direction of this reading from my beautiful power animal oracle cards. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers as well. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everybody that watches my videos. There's so many wonderful tarot readers on YouTube. I'm obviously extremely grateful for anybody who takes the time to have a look at my readings. I'm getting an awful lot out of this channel. It's helped my health and well-being no end to do this. I really enjoy the communication that I've had with some of my subscribers, some of the messages that I've had, some of the emails. It's lovely, and I look forward to more, so thank you. So for Virgo, what would Spirit, what would the universe like to draw your attention to at this time? What message does the universe have for you at this time, Virgo? Oops. And we have Lynx. Not the deodorant, the animal. Lynx. discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. That certainly resonates for me. I know that I make up my mind about a lot of things based on my initial gut feeling about things. Sometimes it takes time, doesn't it? Sometimes things are not as they seem. Things are not as clear as they might first seem, perhaps. So, we also have at the bottom of the deck here, forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. So that fits in really well, actually, doesn't it, with discernment, with looking beyond. Let go of your judgments, forgiveness. So, as I said, I'm going to use my lovely, lovely Mystical Cats Tarot. This is my first outing with them. This is my first proper reading with them. So I hope that they actually give me some new insights, actually. I hope that they help my intuition and they help give me some new and positive insights and messages for you, Virgo. My own mystical cat is fast asleep on the bed. He's not pestering me trying to get up on the table today. So, for Virgo, for November, what messages do you have for Virgo at this time? What is important for Virgo to be aware of at this time? And I'm just going to keep drawing cards really until I feel guided to stop. So, for Virgo, what does the universe want you to know at this time? And we have the Five of Sea, which is the Five of Cups, which is just gorgeous, isn't it? The cat fell in the water there, fishing for the fish, and is not very happy. And I think is even more unhappy that he's been seen falling in the water. So perhaps the message of this card is there's always another day. Don't get too down. There's always another day. There's always another try. We have the Two of Sea, which is the Two of Cups, which is beautiful, isn't it? The beginnings of a new relationship, the tentative first steps of a new relationship. We also have the Six of Wands, which is something to kind of shout about, isn't it? This is something to be proud of. This is an achievement, a victory, a win, success, feeling validated and approval from people around you, feeling supported by people around you. We have the Fire Queen, so this is the Queen of Wands. Charismatic, magical, powerful, energetic, creative, knows what she wants. Gorgeous Queen of Wands energy there. We also have the Hermit, which is completely Virgo energy, isn't it? This is the Hermit. And I had to look this up in the book actually because I wasn't really sure what was in the tree there. But this is a pomegranate tree. So the cat is sat in the tree, aloof, getting distance, getting perspective, getting space for himself there. Getting a different perspective on life, I guess, by getting some space. And we have the Four of Wands. This is beautiful energy, isn't it? This is getting together to play, to enjoy spending time together, enjoy spending time with like-minded people, creating something together. The cats here are creating magic again. They're making a spell. But they're just enjoying each other's company, I think, really, aren't they? And we'll have one more card. We have the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful Sun energy, which I always like to think is Leo, which is very feline energy yet again, isn't it? Beautiful. Cats there soaking up every last little bit of the Sun's energy. And at the bottom of the deck, this is often what's hidden. This is often what we don't see or we don't know about a situation. And we have the Devil, which in this card is the demon cat. Sat there in his thicket of brambles and thorns, tormenting this poor little bird here for his own pleasure, really. I think this is a much darker representation of the Devil, actually. And I mean, in the Rider-Waite cards, it's more a reflection of feeling trapped and stuck within an energy, I think. Kind of more codependent energy, perhaps. Whereas to me, this just talks of delighting in the torment of others, really. So I'm not quite sure what that energy is about at the moment. But let's have a look what we've got on the table here. So we've got the 5 of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. We've got the 2 of Cups, which is Cancer. We've got the 6 of Wands, which, as I said, is Leo. We've got the Queen of Wands, which again is fire energy. This is Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. We've got the Hermit, which is beautiful Virgo energy. This is very much you. And then we've got the 4 of Wands here, which is Aries energy again. So we've got a fair bit of fire energy, haven't we, here? Devil energy is Capricorn. And the Sun is the Sun. But as I said, I like to think of the Sun as being Leo, really, to be honest. We also have got a cat here, haven't we? I've just noticed with the lynx. So we've got all the cats out today, haven't we? Discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. So we're starting off the reading with a feeling of feeling a little bit embarrassed, feeling a little bit silly, perhaps, really. Feeling a bit sorry for yourself. Yeah. Needing to see that you can try again. We've got a potential new relationship here, Virgo. We've got a public recognition of something that you've done well, something that you feel proud of yourself for, something that other people see you succeeding at. Something that you might even potentially be getting a reward for, you know, maybe a pay rise, maybe a new title at work, or some more money, a bonus. Maybe it's just friends and family patting you on the back saying well done about something, but there's certainly an air of having achieved something here for yourself. We've got the Queen of Wands, as I said, beautiful, energetic, dynamic, feminine energy, which is then sort of tempered somewhat by the Hermit here, isn't there? Which is a need to get a little bit of space for yourself, the need to get a bit of distance, to get a new perspective, to get a new viewpoint on something, to get a bit of space for yourself. Perhaps this new relationship, or the potential of a new relationship, and this kind of validation, this kind of attention that you've been having here, because, you know, this cat here is getting a lot of attention. Perhaps all of this attention, perhaps all of this effort on your part is wearing you out, Virgo, quite simply. Maybe it's just leaving you a little bit drained, leaving you a little bit overwhelmed. I know myself, being quite introverted and being quite sensitive, that I actually have to quite seriously balance my other time with people. You know, I like to spend time with my friends and family, but it's often exhausting for me. It's often tiring. I think extroverts, real true extroverts, often feed off of the energy of other people, and like in the same way as exercising, I guess, they get a bit of a buzz from the energy of other people. But I think true introverts are actually often quite drained by other people. So yeah, I'm, do you know what I'm feeling here is that, like I said, there's a very tentative feeling of a new relationship here. But more than anything, the focus seems to be here on something that you want to achieve, something that you want to do, something that you want to feel proud of, that you want other people to see you doing well. There's a lot of cats here, isn't there, in this picture? You know, we've got the Four of Wands here, the Four of Fire also, which is getting together with other people to make magic, to create things, to feel part of something, to make merry, to enjoy life, to feel good. And that's what we get with the Sun here also, isn't it? You know, the Sun is very much a card of positivity, of enjoying life, enjoying everything that life has to offer, of going with the flow. Yeah. The cat's there. They're just loving it, aren't they? They're loving the heat of the sun. It's like with cats, isn't it? The warmer they get, the friendlier they get often. As I said, I'm still not entirely sure what this demon cat energy is here. Perhaps this is somebody to beware of. Perhaps this is somebody around you that might be jealous of the validation and of the attention that you've had recently. It might be somebody that wants to spoil your fun, I suppose. Wants to spoil your victory. That's entirely possible. Not everybody's motives for things in life are good ones, are they? Not everybody's intentions are for their own higher good, let alone anybody else's, really. So perhaps there's somebody in your life at the moment, Virgo, that would like to sabotage or somehow put a spanner in the works of your good deeds and your positivity. I do see that as being something separate to you, because the energy here is glorious, Virgo. So I think this demon cat is something separate to you. It's something outside of yourself. It just doesn't resonate. It just doesn't fit with the rest of the cards here. Yeah. So let's clarify these cards for Virgo. Spirit, what do these cards mean? Why are they here? What message do they have for Virgo? If you could bring us some clarity, please. So, as I said, for Virgo, to clarify these cards here. Why is the Five of Sea here? Why is the Five of Cups here? We've drawn the Strength card. Well, I did say, didn't I, that this is like the cat fell in the water trying to fish the fish out and is kind of embarrassed. This is the card of crying over spilt milk, isn't it, in the Rider-Waite deck? Of not noticing, not seeing that actually there are other opportunities for yourself. So I think perhaps the message here really is to try again, is to not give up, to have courage in your convictions, to keep trying, to perhaps try a different way, to perhaps try a different tactic with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Maybe look at it from a slightly different perspective. You know, the fish are still in the pool here for the cat to fish out. He just needs to bide his time and have another try. And perhaps do it slightly differently so he doesn't fall in next time. I think that's all I want to say really about those cards there. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Two of Cups is here with the Six of Wands, the Six of Rods. So we've had that card come out twice now, haven't we? So there's a new relationship, potentially. There's a meeting here. There's something important here. That again brings some kind of public recognition. People are talking about this, aren't they, in some way? Somebody is talking, people are talking about this new relationship, this new pairing, this new joint venture. I mean, this has got to be something romantic. The Two of Cups is, in my experience, always a card of new romance, really. Or a new meeting of minds, perhaps, a new partnership. Certainly something big, something important, something that matters. And as I said, it seems to be drawing attention from other people. Why is the Six of Fire here? We have the Queen of Cups. So the Six of Wands again, this kind of public recognition, this validation, this victory, with all the rewards that it brings. Plus the Queen of Wands. This very emotional, divine feminine energy. Somebody who has trouble really taking themselves out of an emotional situation. Somebody who has trouble perhaps discerning the truth of a situation is what I want to say. We have the card here, don't we? Discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. Perhaps all of this public acclaim, perhaps all of these people is actually not a good thing. Perhaps all of these people are causing trouble in some way here, Virgo. I'm not sure. If we didn't have the demon cat here, I think I would be reading these cards very differently, but I do remember in the book, let's just have a little look, there was some advice about the demon cat. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yes, you may feel caught in darkness, unable to find the light. But if you are not the one fighting the demons, consider this card a warning. Avoid situations where you may be tempted away from your proper path. If you feel fearful about something, turn and run the other way. I think I'm seeing a little bit of that here, actually. I think that's what I'm seeing a little bit of here. Perhaps that's what the hermit's done. He's turned and ran away. Perhaps he didn't like all of this attention. Perhaps all of this, because you know, this is very strong energy here, isn't it, to have the Six of Wands here twice. It's like serious fire, Leo energy. Perhaps that's what's happened here. Perhaps just all this attention has just not been wanted, has made you feel fearful, anxious, insecure, overwhelmed. Perhaps you've struggled. You've struggled with a lot of things. Yeah. Why is the Fire Queen here? We have the Knight of Cups. It's like the Queen of Wands here is quite happy with her success. She's quite happy in her own world. But she's being pursued, isn't she? We've got the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups just kind of overwhelming her with all his roses, perhaps in many ways. Could be the case, could be what's going on here. It could be that all of this attention that I'm seeing here that's coming your way, Virgo, is just from one particular person. It doesn't have to be from a group of people, but somebody is certainly bringing you presence here. Somebody is certainly bringing you positive affirmations, positive validation, presents, trinkets. Somebody's pursuing you quite hard here, Virgo, I feel. What are some of the signs we've got here? We've got Strength, haven't we? Which is Leo energy again. We have got the Six of Wands, which is Leo energy. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is water energy here. So this is Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer, along with Leo. We've got some fire energy here, along with some water energy. Why is the Hermit here? We've got the Knight of Swords. I think you've been feeling pursued, haven't you, Virgo? I feel you've been kind of feeling chased almost. It's like somebody wants your time, wants your attention. Somebody wants to communicate with you. Somebody wants to achieve something with you. Knights are all about doing, aren't they? Their knights are all about achieving things. They're sort of task-orientated knights. It's like the knights here are on a mission, aren't they? They're on a very fiery Leo mission, it would appear here. Yeah, whereas you are being your typical Virgo self, slightly out of reach, a little bit aloof, needing your own space, wanting to get your own perspective on things, wanting to understand things in your own time without feeling pressured, without feeling harassed or chased. Why is the Four of Wands here? And we have the Hanged Man. So as I said, we've got the Four of Wands here, which is Aries, fiery energy. This is sociable, wanting to spend time with people, wanting to enjoy life, you know, wanting to let your hair down a little bit, make some magic, which is countered by the Hanged Man, who's really not doing very much. So I think some of the energy that I'm feeling here, really, Virgo, is that you're torn. It's like you want to come out of your shell, but it's like every time you do, you get a bit overwhelmed. You try a little bit and then you retreat back to your tree because you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. I do think in this reading you're being urged to take on a little bit of the Queen of Wands energy, because she's just somebody who, well, I heard another reader the other day say that the Queen of Wands doesn't give a single solitary shit about what other people think about her. She just doesn't care. The Queen of Wands does her own thing, and she's powerful. She just doesn't care what other people think about her. Last card here. Why is the Sun here? The Sun is here with the Two of Pentacles. As I said, there's a little bit of like the Two of Pentacles here is almost like having to perform for a crowd, isn't it? It's almost like juggling for a crowd, having to do things for other people. Whereas the Sun here is doing things completely for yourself just because you love it. So again, there's this feeling of being torn, isn't it? Of wanting certain things for yourself, but also wanting to please other people, wanting other people to be happy, wanting other people to think well of you. But at the same time, not being entirely comfortable with that dynamic and wanting to do your own thing. That sounds like a typical Virgo to me, to be honest. And we have what's hidden at the bottom of the deck. We have the High Priestess, which is the moon, I think. This planet that it represents is the moon, with all its cycles. This is intuition. We have that, don't we, with the Demon card. So the two things that are hidden about your life, about your situation at the moment, are the Devil and the Moon. So these are two cards very much so of feeling a little bit deceived, things not quite being what you thought they were, feeling that perhaps certain people don't have your best interests at heart. Certainly I would put this card with these cards here, with this one, with discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances, because I think you're very much being urged here to do that. Certain things about this reading are not quite as they seem, are they? On the surface of it, it would appear in your reading that everything is going really, really well for you. Both perhaps romantically and in your career even. But underneath it, there's an energy here, isn't there, of not fully understanding, feeling perhaps somewhat confused, being wary, being apprehensive of people, being a little bit suspicious of people and their intentions towards you. You're certainly being urged to use your intuition here about a situation or a person. Yeah. So yeah. Let me see if I've got anything else for you here, Virgo. Obviously take these messages as it resonates. I kind of try to tell a story here with the cards, and obviously not every single little piece of that story or of this jigsaw here will resonate for you. But there's definitely a theme here, Virgo, of things not quite being as they seem, or of you not trusting that things are as they seem, you being wary, you feeling overwhelmed by the attention that you've received recently, and you needing to get some space, a different perspective on things, which I think is very good advice, to be honest. So yeah, if I could leave you with anything, it would be this lovely cat here, the lynx. Look beyond. Try not to take things at face value at the moment. Use your intuition. Listen to your little voice, your little inner voice, your inner voice of knowing. And try and listen to the wisdom of that rather than relying on your other senses of what you see and what you hear, because that may not be the full picture at this time, Virgo. So there you go. That's what I have for you here today. I hope that resonated for some of you. I hope that you're all well and happy, Virgos. And if you liked my style of reading, if you haven't done so already, I'd be really grateful if you would subscribe to my channel. This is my 5th month on YouTube, and I'm slowly growing my channel and my subscribers. And it would be lovely to have you here with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.